What's up, Boo Boo Gang? So today is another part. Okay, personal talk. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. If you guys have any cool names for this segment thing, comment down below. Today's personal talk, I'm still gonna call it personal talk, okay? So just until we get an official name, okay? Okay. Yeah. So today's part is about another important question. I get this question asked a lot. Do I have a boyfriend? Why don't I have a boyfriend? Just boyfriends in general. Just boys. Everybody, you know, this is another thing where like other people worry about it more than me. Why I don't have a boyfriend. And I'm 15 and I don't have a boyfriend. Nor have I never kissed anybody. Which is like, no, I don't have a boyfriend. I've never had a boyfriend. I've never kissed anybody. I've never hugged anybody. That's all. I just have to clear that up, okay? Basically, there's a lot of reasons why I don't have a boyfriend. I'm gonna just go into, you know, a few reasons, right? So, one reason. Now, I'm not bashing nobody. If you want to have 10 boyfriends in a week, you do you, boo, okay? You go ahead with your bad self, okay? But, I don't do that. So, this is what I don't do. I'm not saying that you can't or you are disgusting or whatever the heck. You do whatever you want to do, and that's cool, okay? Everybody stay in their lane, alright? My lane is I don't have a boyfriend. I don't want a boyfriend. I'll take a pass on that, okay? Let me go into depth, okay? So, the reason why I don't have a boyfriend is most of the time when you get into a relationship, you end up breaking up, and then you end up getting into another one, and then you break up, and then you get into another one, and then you break up, and then you get into another one, and then you break up, and then you savage for a minute, and then you get into another one. So, that's how that works. So, I do not like that. I don't want to be into a lot of relationships in my life. Like, no, I'll take a pass. I don't like that. So, that's one of the reasons. Is because if I am gonna date somebody, they better be with me for the rest of my life. You know, I've heard quotes before. It's like, don't date me if the end result is not marriage. That's key right there. That is key. That's me. That's me. This girl right here. So that's kind of why I don't date and why I don't have a boyfriend. Because the result at the end gotta be marriage, okay? So that's the first thing. Which, obviously, if you're going through relationships like this, your end result is not marriage. So that's first reason. Second reason is because of my beliefs, I guess you could say. I'm not in any kind of religion. I'm not a Christian. I'm not none of that. I just read the Bible and I do what God tells me to do. And God tells me not to be sleeping around and doing all that unless I'm married. So I follow that and I believe in that, and that's what I do, okay? Respect that, please, okay? Third reason is I want to save myself until marriage. And that's all across the board. We're not just talking about sex and all that. I'm also talking about looking at other guys. Just anything that has to do with boys, I will not do until I get married. So, that kind of, I've already had those thoughts for ever since I was born. Like, I've never been the type to like, oh, I want a boyfriend and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have 10 boyfriends in a week. Like, that's what's up. So this ain't just like come upon me just out of nowhere. Like, no, like way before YouTube, way before everything. This is my life plan. Like, this is me. I just think that if you give yourself up when you are dating somebody, there's nothing left. Like, if you just have sex while you're dating, that's it. Like, that's you gave them everything that you have. Like, that's it. They done now. Like, that's it. So that is not what I want. I don't want someone to be like, because of your looks, that's why I'm dating you, or because we have sex, that's why I'm dating you. I want someone to be like, I like your personality, I like when you open up your mouth and talk, I like when you cook me meals, all that jazz. I don't want someone to be like, oh, you have a big old booty, you know what I'm saying, so that's why I date you. Like, there's nothing left after that. It's just like, okay, you got a big old booty, on to the next one with another big booty. Okay, that's it. Like, I want someone to love me for my personality and just based off of talking. Because, like, if you just give them everything, then there's nothing after that. It's just like, okay, bye, thanks, I thank you for your service. You know that someone is actually real and like they love you if they stay for your personality and not just your looks or to get in bed with you or whatever. So that's, if y'all understand what I'm trying to say, that's what I'm trying to say. And I want somebody who loves me, that really loves me, and that is not just here to the situation in bed with me. I'm willing to do anything to make sure that I save myself for the right one. And basically nobody supports me in my decision except for my parents. My family did not support me in my decision, but I don't care, because I know this is the right decision for me. And strangers, some people that might come across this video is not going to support me in my decision, but that is okay. If I am fine with you, Judy down the street, having 10 boyfriends a night. We just all have to deal with other people's situations and just accept that and move on, and don't try to change their mind or make the decision for them, because at the end of the day, I'm me. I decide what I want to do, and if I don't think that having a boyfriend is healthy for me, then I don't think that having a boyfriend is healthy for me. You are not me.
Do you think that this world holds other teenagers like you?
Yeah. I know that I'm not the only one that probably thinks this way. And it's hard because society's like, oh, I've been dating since I was 12 years old, and I've had sex with about 40 dudes, and yeah, when you have a bunch of like Danielle Bergolis walking around in this world, it's easy to be like, I'm gonna follow Danielle Bergoli because that's just what we do. Come on, 2017. We have boyfriends every single day. Like,
right.
Like, it's hard to make the decision and go through with your decision. But at the end of the day, at your wedding day, you will be so proud in your decision that you have stuck through strongly in this society and you have not had a boyfriend or slept with anybody on your wedding day.
Right. With, majority of the people accepting these types of relationships, do you find it that somebody like yourself that does something good is looked at as bad because you're not doing what everybody else is doing? And what is so, like, having relationships at a young age is just second nature. So are you looked at as bad even though you're doing something good?
Yes. Like, it really irks me because, like, it's like everybody's already talking about, like, boyfriends and as long as you have a condom, you're great. And, like, all these other things, like, just be careful that you don't get an STD, kids. Like, but then when I say, oh, I'm saving myself for marriage, it's a horrible thing. I'm just like, why is this so right? But then when I open up my mouth and speak, it's so bad. Like, what makes it bad? Like, everybody's always talking about, like, boyfriends. But then when somebody talks about marriage, everybody just wants to, like, walk out of the room. Like, I don't understand what's so bad about marriage. Like, why should I have to go through, please tell me, why should I have to go through 100 guys before I can get married? It's like, oh, have some fun. Oh, go ahead and I'll set you up on a blind date and a double date. Have some fun. So you want me to sleep with 40 men before I decide to get married?
Even date 40 men.
People literally say that. Have some fun. Have some fun means sleep with 40 men.
Right, but even if it doesn't, okay, what? Make a bunch of mistakes? Be intimate, sharing, relationships and experiences and all sorts of stuff.
And why you have to have fun before you can get married? What the heck do I need to have fun for? Why isn't getting married fun? And why does it take some people 80 girlfriends, this is guys too, girlfriends or boyfriends, and then you can get married? I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. Can someone just explain to me why that's the smartest decision in life?
Are you willing to be looked at like you're crazy for your decision?
Yes. I really am.
What advice do you have for young people, even old people, that might have made a similar decision or might be thinking about saving themselves?
So, my advice to people who maybe have the same situation as me is you're probably going to come across a lot of hate during your lifetime. You're probably going to come across a lot of thirst traps, which are men or women who want you at that moment in time, who may not be your husband, or wife. But just remain positive and stay strong, and remember your decision and your end goal of your decision. Your end goal is to be married and to be happy with your husband and knowing that you have fulfilled that. Don't bend or break for anybody. Don't let pressure get to you, because there's going to be a lot of pressure on your journey to marriage, whether that's from friends, family, strangers, whatever. Just stay strong in your decision and remember what your end goal is at the end of your journey. Just know to not do anything that you're going to regret, because if you're pressured to go on a date or kiss someone or have sex with someone, you could regret that for the rest of your life, and you can't get that back. You can't be like, oh, let me take that away. Like, no, that's what you did, and you have to deal with that for the rest of your life. But along with the kiss situation as well, kissing to me is like having sex with someone. So that is another reason why I am not going to have my first kiss until marriage. I want all my first to be with my husband. Whether that's first date, first kiss, whatever it is, I want that to be with my husband. And that's that. So that's all I gotta say. So that is going to be the end of this part. Hopefully I answered you guys' questions on the boyfriend situation. Also, I have a hashtag going on. It's hashtag AskAleah. You can tweet me, Snapchat me, Instagram me, email me, comment down below. Any questions or any advice or any situation that you need advice on or anything at all, please leave the comments positive down below. Please just respect my decision, and I for sure respect people who have boyfriends and who do what they do. I completely respect that, and that's fine. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to Aaliyah's Precious Life and give this video a thumbs up if you have not already. And that's going to be the end of this video. I will see you guys in my next part of my personal talk segment, or whatever we decide to name it. Peace out.